There are 4 different types of redirects that AAM allows you to manage. And these are access denied redirect, login redirect, logout redirect, and 404 redirect. All 4 services are very similar in its functional aspect. They look alike. They have very similar set of options. It's just depending on the type of redirect, those options vary. This particular redirect handles user workflow when access is denied to a restricted resource. For example, if you protected certain posts or pages and user is trying to access them, the access denied redirect will kick in and properly handle user workflow. So as you can see, there are 3 distinct areas where you can define or fine-tune your access denied redirect, and you can do it for the front end, for the back end, as well as a RESTful API redirect. The next redirect is login redirect. The login redirect, self-explanatory, redirects user after login to a destination that you specified. By default, WordPress core redirects user to the admin area upon authentication, but in many cases you might want to customize that behavior and guide user elsewhere. Another redirect is a logout redirect, and again, it's self-explanatory. It redirects users elsewhere besides a standard login page, and you can define 3 different ways how to handle user workflow upon logout. Last but not least is 404 redirect, is when user is trying to access a URL or page that does not exist. AAM can gracefully handle that particular event and redirect user elsewhere. So I will go over some of the key options for all these 4 redirects. Now, redirect to an existing page, which is available for all 4 types of redirects, simply redirect user to any existing page. However, you might want to redirect user to some specific URL, maybe some post or some archive page, or maybe some custom post type. In this case, you might want to consider using redirect to a local URL. So why is it called local URL? And it is important because this is probably one of the most common questions we are getting. You can use only safe URL. A safe URL, it's a URL within your site domain or within the list of allowed domains. There is an article in the description for this video that talks about safe URLs and what it is. But essentially, WordPress core has an additional validation, a security validation, that makes sure the user is not redirected to harmful websites. So again, when you choose to use redirect to a local URL, you have to provide either URL within your site or URL to the site that is whitelisted. Trigger PHP callback function allows you to actually execute your own custom PHP function that either handles redirect or returns a URL that AAM uses to further redirect. Now, when you switch to managed visitors, there are some additional options available. And for example, here, redirect to login page. What that does, it redirects user to a login page, and upon successful authentication, it redirects user back to the original page. This option is commonly used with access denied redirect when, for example, visitor is not allowed to see a protected page unless they are members of the site.